Hello, it is Coach T, Fit Tip Friday. Here are my two stretches. I'm going to do the first set of stretches if you don't have any knee issues. We're going to get down on the mat and I'm going to move this chair out of the way. We're going to send one leg forward. We're going to have the other leg behind. Make sure that your hips are leveled and you're not leaning into one side over the other. Make sure they're nice and straight and leveled. You're going to have that foot out in front. You're going to have the foot behind. And what you're going to do is you're going to push ever so slightly. You're pushing in those hip flexors, stretching them out. Remember, you were sitting all day, and they were compacted when you were sitting. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to lengthen them out, give them some stretch, give them some space in there. You're going to do this for 30 seconds. Hold it for 30 seconds. The most 60 seconds, which would be a minute. If you can't get to 30 seconds initially, hold it where you can and work your way up to it. Because you're going to be doing this 3 times a week, you definitely can start low and work your way up. You want to hold that stretch, really pushing into it more, and you'll notice the better that you get at holding this stretch, you'll be able to go a little deeper each time. So you're going to take your time, you're going to do your left leg first, and you're going to do your right leg. Now I'm going to do the second stretch. So the first stretch was both hips with the leg out in front. Now the second stretch you're going to do, both legs are on this nice soft padded mat that we have right here. Make sure you have something nice and soft so that your knees are not giving you any issues. And what we're going to do is a camel pose. We do this in yoga a lot. You want to make sure that you have both feet behind you. Make sure that your hips are like hip distance width apart, not too wide, not too close, so you have a nice steady base. And what you want to do is you want to lean back ever so slightly. If you can, if you have the flexibility, I always like to put my hands on my heel of my foot. Make sure that you are not overextending your neck. Just nice and easy. Breathe into it. Remember, you're holding the stretch, not your breath. And there we go. Pushing out both hips at the same time on this stretch right here. Breathe into it, holding it for 30 seconds, and you're going to come out of it. Now, that's the 2 stretches if you don't have any knee issues. Now, I'm going to use the chair, the back of the chair. If you have knee issues, you're using the back of the chair. You want to have one leg forward, one leg back, like a split stance. You're going to take that back leg, and what you're going to do is you're going to ever so slightly push down with that quadricep muscle. You're elongating that hip. So you want to, if you need to lean back a little bit more, if you can't get a lot of flexion in your knee, if you need to stay up higher, you're going to lean back more. Okay, so that's your modification. If you can bring the knee down, definitely bring the knee down and tilt. Push it out forward. Breathe into it. You're going to hold it for the same amount of time. If you can't bend your knee at all, come up higher and tilt the body forward. Okay, so you see there's no bend in the knee, but you're definitely pushing the hip forward. You're going to do the left side and you're going to do the right side. Now for the camel, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to use the back of the chair. Your feet are still hip distance width apart. You're going to hold on to the chair and you're going to lean back. All right, pushing those hips forward, breathing into it, holding the stretch, not your breath. There we go. If you need to come out of it, give me a nice hinge and you can work your way up to it. So when you're doing your hinge, soft knees, then you come back to your neutral position and you go into it again. That's the key. If you can't hold it the entire 30 seconds, work your way up. Start where you can. And those are my 2 tips if you find yourself sitting down all day with a lot of stiffness, a lot of pain. I hope you have an amazing Friday, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.